today we are going to be doing a 5-year Denver Nugget rebuild. So, um, I decided to do the Denver Nuggets because they're in kind of a wonky spot with not really knowing what to do to build around Jokic. Do they go into the second apron? Do they not? How are they going to re-sign Peyton Watson? What kind of deal is he going to get? It kind of looks like Peyton Watson's representation is wanting somewhere north of 30 million, and the Nuggets are kind of willing to negotiate around 25. So I do think we're going to try and bring it back somewhere in between those. It kind of looks like the only potential other Peyton Watson suitor is the Los Angeles Clippers, who just signed Rui Hachimura. This is, as up to date as a roster I can get it. I used a different scenario, so hopefully we don't run into the same problems that we did last time with a massive rookie deals. I have no idea what that was, but whatever. Um, this is the morning of July 7th, so we have everything up until the uh, Cavs re-sign of Donovan Mitchell. So his contract should be in here and everything else should be up to date. So hopefully we don't have any problems this time. But yes, it does look like they're going to bring back Peyton Watson, if not at the very least a sign and trade with the Clippers. Um, so I will probably go through free agency. They probably don't want to go much higher than what they're going to have to resign him for. LeBron James does have potential spot on this team, but on 2K he probably won't sign here for a veteran minimum, so we probably won't get him on this save, although they do have a chance in real life. And I think that is it. So I will look through free agency. I will see what we can try and do to improve this team. Um, I'm trying to make this first season a little realistic in terms of the free agents, but then we will see how it goes from there. So, yes, I will be seeing you guys for player progression. So here we are for player progression. Uh, we did manage to pick up Peyton Watson in free agency. I signed him for a 5-year, $27.5 million a year. So yeah, I just kind of just estimated it. I gave him a player option on the last year. Um, as you can also notice, Valanciunas is not on the roster. It is expected that they waive him and he goes to play in Europe, so he's not on the roster. I did also pick up Bruce Brown, who's probably not going to play point guard for us. He's probably going to play shooting guard or small forward. Honestly, probably shooting guard, but we'll have to see about that. One thing I also did not notice is that LeBron actually, I don't think was signed. I went through and I tried to see if somebody had actually signed him, and I didn't see it. Yeah, so he's still in free agency. So I guess we have a possibility of picking him up still, um, once the season starts, but we'll have to see how that goes. So here we go with the player progression. We do have a lot of regression, which is not good. How do aren't didn't he start at an 89? I'm confused. Maybe I'm just blind. Dude, I swear to God, these guys started at like 89 and 83. I'm pretty sure he was in 98, so that wouldn't make sense. But what? Anyways, Peyton Watson does go up one. Christian Brown goes down. Cam Johnson goes down. Um, Spencer Jones goes up three. He's up one. He's up one. He's up one. Strother's down one apparently. So I guess he went up 14. He probably edited somebody for this scenario, but so yes, that is what we do have. We have two guys on two ways, so we will see how that ends up going. But yes, now I will see you guys for the start of the season. And honestly, I think I might just create a wheel and spin it and put LeBron on whoever team it lands on. So we will see how that ends up going or on what I decide to do if I let simulation take over or what, because he has specified specific teams. So I don't want to end up. I want to be somewhat realistic, you know. So yeah. Okay, so here we are at the trade deadline, and I have just gone through a whole bunch of trading. Um, I don't even I don't even want to go over it all. Okay, the main things that we got back a bunch of second round picks, and we got back. Uh, I made a trade with the Wizards to get D'Angelo Russell. We got Bio Colby, and we got Will Riley and Will Johnson, Will Riley in. I brought in Will Riley because Spencer Jones is injured, and eventually I can move one of them to small forward once Cameron Johnson gets too old to play. Um, but yes, so that cost a lot. Okay, I had to give up Tyce Jones. Who cares? He was cat filler. I gave up Christian Brown. He was the main piece of that deal, and I gave up I think two first round picks and some second round picks. So I traded a lot. Okay, uh, but as you can see, they now have Trey Johnson and Christian Brown, and then they have AJ Devonta just solely at that small forward position. And then they freed this up for Keontae or Keyshawn George. So a bunch of trades are done. It was just literally to bring in some role players to play alongside Nikola Jokic. We've been doing better as of recently, but we started off pretty rough. So hopefully we can pull it together and this trade helps us. So yes, um, I think that's all. Oh, LeBron. LeBron ended up going back to the Lakers, but he already said that he wasn't gonna go and do that. So I put him on the Warriors. It's probably the most likely team that he's going to join, according to Vegas. So I put him on the Warriors. So he is here. Jimmy Butler was hurt until literally like a couple of days ago, I'm pretty sure. So I made sure that, and then I think that should be everything. I think we're 100% caught up. So, yes, I will be seeing you guys for the end of the year now. Okay, so here we are, end of the season. I realized I didn't have team chemistry on, so I did turn that on. And as you can see, we went through a whole bunch of ups and downs. It's literally what the season has been. It's just one big up and down. Um, we can check the award races here. It does look like Victor Wembanyama is going to make it as your MVP. Nikola Jokic at second, Giannis, Jason Tatum, and Jamal Murray is even up there. So, I mean, that's good for us. Cameron Boucher does look like he's going to win your Rookie of the Year, but he is injured. So we'll see if Darren Peterson can catch him. Jeremiah Fears is going to win six man, it looks like, over some of these other guys. Yeah. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Victor Wembanyama. Most Improved is going to go to Bones with Ayo Dosunmu up there as well, and Brandon Miller. Clutch Player of the Year is going to go to Brandon Miller over Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, Jamal Murray, and Trey Murphy. That's kind of crazy. But yes, um, we might as well look at the All Star since this is going to be a 10-year rebuild. We can look at your participants. So we had, Kawhi, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, some of these guys over there in the East and in the West. We had both Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic make it, along with John Morant, Walker Kessler. Who else is kind of a surprise? I think that's kind of, I mean, LaMelo Ball, meh, he's mostly injured around this time of the year, so BI's in there as well. One thing I did notice, I checked the standings beforehand. The Trailblazers are the second seed, bro. That's insane how well they've done for whatever reason. But whatever. Um, we can check our stats now. So, as you can see, we had Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic play all 81 games, and the most surprising of all is that Aaron Gordon played 81 games. Peyton Watson was hurt for a little bit. Cameron Johnson has been playing. Bio Colby apparently gets an extra game this year. So, yes. Um, as you can see, Spencer Jones still injured. He tore his Achilles. But yeah, that is about it. So, in terms of points, Jamal Murray led us, and then Nikola Jokic, and then we had 12, 12, 11, 9. So we had top two scores. That's basically it. Uh, Jokic leads us in rebounds, of course, and then in assists, he also leads us with Jamal Murray putting in almost 7. Jokic leads us in steals with 1.6 and 1.5 out of both Watson and Murray. And then in blocks, Watson leads us with 1.6. So we did pretty good this year. We can simulate pass this one now, I believe so. And we lost. That's great. Fantastic. So Cam Bridger does win your Rookie of the Year. Jeremiah Fears, Victor Wanyama, Bones for Most Improved. Clutch Play of the Year is going to go to Brandon Miller. Dang. Okay. And then the Spurs probably. Oh no. The Magic Executive of the Year. Okay. And then, yeah, the freaking Portland Trail Blazers are going to win your Cup MVP with Ja being it. So we can advance past this. Oh my God, what happened? He sprained his right toe, bro. Oh, Lord. It does look like we did get Jamal Murray on third team All NBA, which is amazing. I don't think we had any rookies play significant minutes for us. So yeah. All right. We can advance past this. We're not in the play-in, so we can simulate the play-in. Um, you can put them on the G League. Okay. So it does not look like the Warriors made it, bro. The Warriors, holy crap. The Warriors didn't make the freaking playoffs, bro. With that roster. I guess LeBron James was fatigued basically. But Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, and Porzingis do not make the playoffs with this team, bro. That's crazy. The Suns make it. The Lakers don't make it either. Holy crap. The Kings make it in their place. And then Miami and Atlanta both make it over Brooklyn and Chicago, which is probably to be expected. So this one, the East actually looks like, it potentially should. All these guys should be in the playoffs. It just depends on what seeds they are. Like, do we really believe the Heat are going to be eighth seed and the Miami Heat? Why did I don't know. Orlando Magic are going to be the number two seed. I don't know. But Sacramento somehow made the playoffs, and that kind of looks like the only surprise. The Suns are probably going to make the playoffs if they, are a play-in team, stuff like that. So I think the biggest surprise would be Portland being a number two seed. But yeah, they'll probably be in the playoffs, just not that high. Um, but yes, we have the Timberwolves. Great, another Nuggets Timberwolves match, which is fantastic. Um, yeah, we probably have the best first round matchup, which is fantastic for us. Okay, so first things first, we got to see if they have any injuries. They don't really have any injuries. They still have that Dante DiVincenzo injury, but that's been there the whole year. So they still have Anthony Edwards, Lamelo Ball, Jane Daniels, and then Tasumu and Gobert. So fantastic. That's so wonderful for us. So who is starting? So obviously Lamelo Ball and Anthony Edwards make up that backcourt, and then Tasumu's at your small forward, Jaden McDaniels is at your power forward, and Gobert is at your center. So I am going to try my best to make a game plan for these guys, and hopefully it works out and we can advance past the first round. Okay, so here we are, game one. As you guys know, Nikola Jokic is out, but I think we have a game plan enough, good enough, We're gonna be running through Jamal Murray, obviously, since since Nikola Jokic is out, and we have Bio Colby guarding Anthony Edwards and Peyton Watson guarding LaMelo Ball, so we'll see how that goes. I can always switch that if it does end up being too much, since Bio Kobe is a better perimeter defender, but a worse interior defender. So we'll see how it goes for these first couple games, and hopefully we can steal one with Nikola Jokic being out. So that being said, game one is a win. Okay, we won by 1 point. Game two is also a win. Game three is a loss. That's unfortunate. Game four. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. Okay, game five. There's no Nikola Jokic back yet, dude. Oh my God. Why am I not getting these notifications? Okay, so we can go here. Oh, okay. So let's reset this up. He can get 18, 40, and honestly, I want to play him 40 as well. So we can play them both 40 minutes. Colby, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So if we go back here, reset that up, and take the same amount away, we will have to change the Rudy Gobert matchup so that Nikola Jokic is guarding him. That's not what I wanted. And then Bones, since Strother is no longer playing, will have to be guarded by Cameron Johnson. So, Freck, game five. Come on, please, just put him away. Freck! Game six. Put him away. Oh my God, dude. Okay, here we go, game seven. Of course, it's a game seven with this freaking series. Okay. While we simulate, God, dude, please. I just please. Here we go. Okay, first quarter. Oh my God, it was 1 point. Second quarter, dude, this game is so freaking close. Of course it is. Third quarter, please just hold them off. Please just hold them off. Okay, we ended up winning. We ended up winning. That's all that matters. Okay, I don't care what ended up happening. It just we ended up winning. Okay. We can simulate the round, and New York does end up moving on. So, Detroit moves on to six. Kawhi, dude, ends up upsetting Jason Tatum in six. Oh, the Cavaliers got swept by New York, and Orlando moves on in the seven. Of course, San Antonio sweeps the Kings. Uh, Thunder move on in the five over Kevin Durant led KD Rockets, bro. That's not turned out to be a very good trade for them. And then Portland moves on in a five against the Suns. So here we are. We have the Suns losing to the number two seed in Portland. So I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to contain them. See, here we are. So they have Scoot Henderson. They have John Morant coming off the bench, bro. What? He's day to day. He'll probably be playing. Yeah. So Jaw's coming off the bench. Donovan is starting. Kamara starting. Danny Avia starting. Damian Lillard is at the shooting guard, and Scoot Henderson is at the point. Okay, so it does look like they have Shaden Sharp coming off the bench as well. This is actually a pretty solid team. See, why didn't this happen with mine? It must have just been the same, bro. Because I was expecting Drew Holiday to regress, but he like didn't at all. And same with Damian Lillard. So I think I just must have been using a bad save. So you will probably be seeing that at this point. But yeah, I think I just used a bad save. That's on me. But yes, I will be building a game plan for these guys, and we should be able to move on. But with the way 2K does, I have no idea. So I will see you guys afterwards. Okay, so here we are. I have Denny Avia being guarded by Payne Watson. Kamara is going to get guarded by Aaron Gordon, and Damian Lillard is going to get guarded by Bio Kolobi. So hopefully this ends up winning, being a winning game plan, but we shall see with game one. Okay, we win by one. Game two, frick, they win by 20. Game three, God, dude, we got blown out. Frick, we lost by two. Oh my God. Okay, who was doing bad things? Denny Avia in game four. Frick, hold on, I need to go back to game one. Oh, I skipped it again. Okay, so game one, Denny Avia. Game two, Scoot Henderson, bro. Game three, Scoot. Game four, Kamara. Okay, so we are going to have to extend. Where is Denny Avia? You're gonna have to go deny. Scoot is gonna have to go deny. Do I put a better defender on Scoot? Frack. Okay, so we are switching matchups. So that no, not Shaden Sharp. Where is Damian Lillard? Okay, so Damian Lillard is going to get Jamal Murray, and Scoot is going to be guarded by Bio Colby. So let's see how this ends up going for us. So we just have to win one game, all right? It has to go one game at a time. The Nuggets have come back down 3-1 before, like during the bubble. So come on, team. Okay, we blew them out in this fourth quarter. Okay, one game at a time, dude. We came back down 3-1 twice in the freaking bubble. We can do this here. If we lose to San Antonio the next round, then that's expected, but we can't lose to the Blazers here. Come on now. Okay, good first quarter, bad second quarter, good third quarter. Just don't blow this. Please don't blow this. Oh my God. Please don't blow this. Okay, I don't think we're gonna blow it. Perfect. We didn't blow it. We almost blew it, but we did not blow it. Dude, that second round matchup is going to be crazy. Okay. And the Spurs do move on in six, so we will be facing the Spurs if we can come back and win this game seven. Come on, team. Okay. So all we have to do is win this game seven, dude. All we have to do is win this game seven. Decent first quarter, we won by 6. Good second quarter, we won by 10. Beautiful third quarter, we won by 9. Do not blow this. Boom. Okay. Look at those adjustments, bro. Look at those adjustments. Beautiful adjustments. Who did the good things for us? Jamal Murray with 22 and 12. Kobe with 20. Jokic with 18, 14, and 9. Bro, holy crap. Okay. So, oh my God, dude. Kawhi's actually taking them to a game 7. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, and Kawhi goes out. Frack, dude. That would have been such a good story. Okay, so Orlando apparently does move on in 6 over New York, so New York cannot repeat as champions. However, Spurs do have a good chance of going back to the NBA Finals and getting their revenge over whoever ends up coming out of the East. So we can get rid of that now. I did end up changing it a little bit by having Strawler play because I needed another perimeter defender. So I needed him to play, even though he's not amazing at defense. He was the best one we have off the bench. So we can look at who the Spurs are going to be playing if they have any injuries. It does not look like it. They have Fox starting over Harper still. Unfortunate for Harper. They have Castle, Vassell, Champagny, and Wembanyama. It does look like they have Tobias Harris hurt on the team, and who knows if they would have started him anyways. But Keldon Johnson is more than likely going to play as well. Carter Bryant might play. Who knows? Okay, who knows who's really going to be playing in this series? But how long was Harris out for? 2 to 4 weeks, so he's not going to be playing at all. So they'll probably play like what? They have two, three, four, five, six. There's a starting five plus the sixth man. Keldon Johnson makes 7. Carter Bryant makes 8. Do they play Aaron Wiggins though? They don't play anybody down here, but Aaron Wiggins might actually play. So I will make a game plan to hopefully at least be competitive in this series, and I will see you guys afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to be trying something new. I'm going to put Nikola Jokic on Wembanyama, and it's maybe not be a great idea, but it's an idea I have. Okay, I'm doing some different stuff. I want to try, um, where is he? This. I want to try denying him the ball first off, and then I'm going to try and do a catch hedge, which is going to force him into a mid-range jumper. So hopefully we can keep him there. Uh, but if that doesn't work, I think I'm gonna have to put Nikola Jokic on somebody like Fox who cannot shoot, and then move Gordon down onto him, and then just move all of the people down essentially. Um, I think that's going to be it. I think I'm gonna put bench utilization a little bit lower for this series. We're gonna play 2-star. Frank, we're gonna have to crash the defensive glass to make sure they don't get any offensive chances. Apparently, Jamal Murray broke his nose. Again, I'm not getting any of these notifications for whatever reason, but we can go ahead and start simming. So, game 1 is going to go to them. Frank. Game 2 is going to go to them by 1 point. Frank. Okay. So this is, if we go down 3-0, then I'm going to switch everything up. Okay. But hopefully we can steal a game. Frank. Okay. So I'm going to have to switch everything up. That's great. And see if we can come back, which I doubt it. But so, like, De'Aaron Fox, yeah, De'Aaron Fox is probably going to be the one because everybody else can freaking shoot. So, yeah, so we're going to put Bio Colby there. We're going to put Gordon there. And then Jokic is just going to have to go here. So, hopefully we can steal a game or two, but I don't think we'll be able to come back all the way, force a 7, and then win in 7. But yes. Um, I mean, we're doing pretty good. We won a game. So like I said, uh, we should be able to win like a game or two, like I said, but hopefully it just doesn't look like we rolled over and completely gave up. Um, but we shall see. Yeah, we ended up getting eliminated in 5. So we got gentlemen swept, which fantastic, absolutely great. Orlando actually makes it past Detroit in 6. So we shall see who wins the NBA Finals. Probably gonna. Oh my God, I was gonna say probably gonna be the Spurs, but Orlando actually won. Orlando, I feel like actually upset the Spurs and won. Dude, holy crap! Franz Wagner is your MVP, bro. 23, 6, and 4.5. Holy crap. He averaged point 0.1 block. Okay. Um, holy crap. If you look at the bottom, did that say Luka Doncic towards ACL? Oh my God. But Magic ended up pulling it out in seven, and Orlando is actually and your champion, and Shaq over there wearing his Orlando. What is that? It's not whatever, but he's repping them. So it does look like LeBron James is retiring. I can't undo it. DeAndre Jordan, Al Horford, DeMar DeRozan would probably play one more year. James Harden is gonna play another year. Who else? He actually would probably retire. Yeah, he would probably retire, probably retire. Jordan Clarkson, sure. So yeah, it does look like LeBron James does not go out on a high note and even misses the playoffs entirely. So unfortunate for him. But Luke Walton, I feel like I've already done that. Okay, so it must just be in the save. But Hall of Fame, LeBron James, Westbrook actually retires as well. Apparently he wasn't on the team at all. Just retirement, you have Westbrook, you have Draymond Green, who doesn't make the Hall of Fame apparently, and LeBron James on three different franchises. We are going to reject all of those. And then here comes the draft lottery, which I don't even think we have a pick for in this year's draft. The Grizzlies have two. The Hornets have, bro, what? Holy crap. Okay. The Jazz have two. I think that's it. So probably gonna be the Hornets. Oh my God. The 76ers end up. Dude, the Hornets fell to 6-5 and they had 1-3 odds. Holy crap. Okay. What were the Sixers before this? I wasn't paying enough attention. They were at 6. Holy crap. Okay. So we can make sure that we don't have any picks here. Yeah, we don't have any picks at all in this year's draft, which is just fantastic. But whatever. I don't think this really matters for us. So we can honestly we can skip all the way to the draft. But I don't think we want to trade anybody for picks. D'Lo's not on the deal, so we can't ship him on. Chris Lanier is somebody I picked up for cap purposes. Can't ship him on. I'm not gonna ship him on. Mm, yeah, I think we're just gonna stay firm, and then we can go ahead and just skip all of this. And your number one overall pick being Jordan Smith. Okay. Bruce Branch, Tyron Stokes falls down all the way to 5 to the Hornets, and Cameron Will. Dude, okay, so they ended up actually getting a pretty good draft class here, even though they ended up falling to 5 and 6. Uh, uh, Brandon Miller maybe won't stay, so I guess that's why they went two forwards, but I feel like they would have preferred taking a point guard, but whatever. We don't have any rookies to sign. Team player options. Obviously, we're going to pick up all of these. Jokic is set to sign, what was it, like a $360 million deal. So I will try and give him that. Um, so we can go ahead to qualifying offers. We are going to offer everybody here. Why are we offering Bryce Hopkins? Didn't I? Oh, I guess he was on the G League team, so we'll have to extend him one. Okay, so extend our qualifying offers to everybody. Obviously, we're going to bring back Nikola Jokic on a 5-year deal with a team option. We're going to give him a no trade clause. I am going to try and give him the correct deal, and I'm going to try to bring everybody back, and I will see you guys after free agency for player progression. Okay, so here we are, last day of free agency. It does look like some of these guys have gone unsigned, like Brandon Ingram. It does look like he's going back to the Clippers or the Raptors, apparently, maybe even the Cavs. Jalen Duren is in here as well. It does look like he's going to the Mavericks. Jimmy Butler's in here. He's kind of can go anywhere. Damian Lillard's in here. It looks like he's gonna go to the Mavs. Anthony Black, he's gonna go back to the Magic 100%. But yeah, we can see that Victor Wembanyama and Nikola Jokic do go back to their teams. Giannis ends up leaving Miami and going to the Warriors, along with Stephen Curry going back. Kawhi Leonard leaves and goes to the Pistons, which I don't think he would do in real life, but he does in this sim. Kevin Durant stays. He stays. Kyrie Irving leaves and goes to the Heat. to replace, I guess, Giannis. Evan Thompson goes back. Brandon Miller goes back. Keyshawn. Oh, dude, Keontae George ends up going to the Bucks. Asar Thompson ends up going to Brooklyn. Tyler Hero to Miami. Leaves Miami in that trade. Leaves the Bucks and to go to the Warriors. Michael Porter Jr. is on the Kings. Okay, so oh, dude, and they do let Scoot go, and he goes to the Jazz apparently. So as you can see, those are some of the deals that happened. We did bring in some guys I can show you just after this. Um, so for player progression, we can have Nikola Jokic apparently goes down one. Jamal Murray doesn't move. Peyton Watson goes up two. Will Riley doesn't move. Gordon goes down three. Bio Colby doesn't move. Cameron Johnson goes down one. Uh, so yeah, you can see some of these guys. We did bring in Javon Carter. I do think that KJ Simpson is going to be our backup, and Javon Carter is just going to be like that veteran guy. He's on a 1 year veteran minimum. Um, we did bring back Bio Colby on a 4 year, $72 million deal. I think it's 18 a year. We did bring back Cameron Johnson on a 1 year deal. Bryce Hopkins we did bring back. Spencer Jones on a 4 year, $14 million deal. What else? I think, oh yeah, we brought in uh another backup center on a veteran minimum, so we don't have to really worry about that. He's on a 1+1, so if we want to keep him next year, we can. But that is all of our progression. Hopefully next year we get some better progression out of these guys like Strother and Watson, Kolobi, those guys. But yes, uh, without further ado, let's get into season number 2. So we're at the trade deadline, and I'm not going to be making any moves. However, I did make moves going up to the trade deadline. So I traded away Deron Holmes, our first rounder from this year, and then what is that? 4 second rounders for the Bucks and Blazers pick swap for this year, and Young Hansen. I also got offered, I don't know why I was offered this, but Javon Carter for Sheldon Henderson and a first round pick in the future from the Knicks. So I took it. Those were both trades for backups, and this one doesn't really apply until this offseason. I'm hoping I can trade away this, you know, top end pick for more picks in the future. That's kind of what we're betting on. But I tried to make a couple picks, it a couple trades. It didn't work out. So we're just gonna end up sitting pretty right here with what we got. I mean, we're doing pretty good anyways. We're 38 and 11. I don't know why I can't figure out this chemistry thing. It refuses to go anywhere other than between 40 and 60. It doesn't go below that. It doesn't go above that. But yeah, we're 38 and 11. So I have no idea what to do there. But whatever. Uh, so yes, we. That's kind of it. Hopefully we can look at this class. It's an auto-generated class. It does look like there's a good 2, 3 prospect, somewhere in there. Good perimeter defense, stuff like that. He's the consensus #1 overall pick, it looks like. So hopefully we can land a top end pick, and then we can trade down to like pick 5 and select one of these guys and have some future draft capital, you know? So with that being said, I will see you guys at the end of the year for the playoffs. So here we are, end of the season. We have one game left against the Bucks, which hopefully we will win because we can get their pick if we do. Holy crap, dude! The top 4 teams are within like a game of each other. Oh my God! How are the Trailblazers up here again, bro? What is up with the Trailblazers? Oh my God. Okay. Um, we can check our award races. Victor Wembanyama and Nikola Jokic are your top 2 again. Giannis, but this time he's on the Warriors. John Morant, what? And Şengün is up here, but he's injured. Holy crap, dude. Okay. Um, Rookie of the year looks like it's gonna go to Tyron Stokes, and the Hornets have both the top 2 spots. Six man of the year looks like it's gonna go to Kevin Porter Jr., but he is hurt right now. Defensive player of the year is gonna go to Victor Wembanyama. Most improved is going to go to Acuff with Will O'Reilly in second place, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Um, Clutch player of the year is gonna go to Jason Tatum. And yeah, so we did have Jokic and Jamal Murray make it once again into the All-Star game, which is incredibly good for us. Uh, Jamal Murray probably will not make it next year though, which is unfortunate because he probably will start regressing. Uh, Jamal Murray leads us in points with 21, Jokic with 20, Watson with 13, Will Riley with 11.5, 10.5 for Colby, 10.5 for Johnson, and 10 for Julian Strother. 10 for Gordon as well, apparently. So rebounds was 10.5 out of Jokic, and then 5. We have 8 for Nikola Jokic in assist, 6.5 for Murray. We have 2 steals for Colby, and then 1.9 for Jokic. We actually did pretty good in the steals department this year. And then 1.8 blocks a game for Peyton Watson. So I think that's all. I wanna watch this game because it is very important that we win for multiple reasons. We get their pick, and every loss counts. And plus, if we win this game, we have a better chance of number one seed or at least a higher seed, which we did end up winning. So how is Jokic only getting 4 assists, bro? I'm not turning up his assists, aren't I? So on a massive upset, actually, Nikola Jokic actually wins your MVP, averaging 20 and a half, 10 and a half, and 8 assists with 1.9 steals and half a block a game. Tyron Stokes does win Rookie of the Year. Kevin Porter for six man. Victor Wembanyama still wins your DPOY. Darius Acuff wins Most Improved. So we did not upset with Will Riley that one. Jason Tatum Clutch Play of the Year. Clutch Play of the Year goes to Magic coach, and the executive goes to Magic. And I have a surprise for you guys. We did win the Cup MVP. So that is amazing for us. We with Jokic averaging 21, 12, and 7. So it does look like he went down a little bit in terms of rebounds, but yes. Um, so I guess we can just move on. It does look like Jokic is on the first team, obviously. Kate Cunningham. Do we get dude? Freaking John Morant's on the second team. Tyrese. Nope. It doesn't look like Jamal Murray made a third team this year, which is unfortunate. But oh, Nikola Jokic does make second team all defense. Um, Tyron Stokes. I don't think we don't have any rookies, right? Yeah. So that is all. Nikola Jokic is, you know, the only ones winning awards for us. We can simulate the play in. In the East, it does look like, oh, that's going to be a good first round. Minnesota moves on, and Golden State actually make the playoffs this year, with Dallas and the Lakers not making it. I did confirm though that where I should probably should have gone the other way home, but come on, there we go. Luka Doncic was in fact out most of the year with a torn ACL. He must have tore it in the playoffs of last year, so that's why they are so low. Philadelphia and Boston move on in this one between Atlanta and Charlotte do not. So unfortunate for Charlotte, but it does look like they're going to be good in the future. So we can we have the Rockets. Who are the Rockets? So we do end up the third seed. It does look like we ended up jumping the Thunder who lost their game, but the Spurs and the Trailblazers ended up winning their last game of the season. So now that we're all caught up, we can see what the Rockets are running with. So they have Shepard, Thompson, Connect, and Jabari Smith Jr., Alfred Sengun, and Sexton as six man. It does look like he's out for a while. I don't think he'll be playing through that. Oh, he is playable. Okay. I don't know why. Just forget it, okay? Josh Okogie, is he playable? Shin splints, yes, and he's day to day either way. So Kevin Durant, hold on. Didn't he retire? Was there two Kevin Durants? I swore he retired. Okay, I guess not. Whatever. So we have to. I don't think we really have to worry about anybody offensively, especially because Shengun's hurt. So let me build a game plan for them, and I will be right back then. Okay, so here we are for game one. I did do my matchups, and I did make Jokic's dish tendency up to 60 instead of 50, so I went up 10. But that's the only changes I made. So let's get going. Game one, we win. Game two, they win. What? Game three, what? What? Okay. Kevin Durant's back, bro. Okay, I could have, dude, I swear to Okay. He First off, how is he back? Didn't he like break his arm or something? Apparently, okay, whatever. I have the game plan for Kevin Durant. So I apparently have to switch this up. I had him on Jabari Smith Jr., so he's gonna have to go off of him. And where okay, so Kevin Durant's right there. So Peyton Watson can go onto him. And we don't really have to guard him anymore. Actually, I might as well put where is Spencer Jones? And Jabari Smith Jr. can get that. So this is the lineup I'm running. That's what we're gonna go with. There we go. And game three. Okay, so brother, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, so I think that's what I've decided. First game or first quarter we win. Second quarter we win. Third quarter, please don't blow it in the fourth. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to. So force a game seven, even though this should not have gone to seven, and we can move on if we just win. Please. So we destroy them in first quarter, we win the second quarter, win the third quarter, easy money. Okay, we move on. Beautiful. Didn't have to worry about that at all. Ugh. So we can get rid of this game plan now. We can, yeah, I want to simulate the round. So, oh my God, dude, the Spurs are out. The Spurs are out. And OKC's out, bro. Holy crap, this could totally be our year to win it. So Orlando moves on, New York moves on, the Pacers are out for Toronto. That's just a bad matchup. That's just a bad matchup for the Pacers. Um, and then Boston's out. Chicago actually moves on. I was actually debating trading for Chicago's first round pick this year, but I'm so glad I did not do that. So once again, we have the Blazers. How lovely. So they have John Morant starting this time, Shaden Sharp, Denny Avdia, Kuminga, and then so okay. They have Kamara coming off the bench. They have Tim Hardaway, Drew. Okay, they even have their own homes. We've had so uh funny enough, the Rockets had Zeke Naji, and the Blazers obviously had traded them their own homes at the beginning of the season. So we've had to face two former Nuggets that didn't get any playing time. Um, so I will build this lineup and I will be right back. Okay, so lineup is done and we can simulate game one, which frack, dude, we lost. Game two, we lost again? How? Benny Avia, oh my God, dude. John Morant, okay, immediately changing this. Where's John Morant? John Morant, okay. And I am the ball. Game three. Frack, dude, are you serious? Oh my God. How are the, okay, let me, I'm gonna go and redo this whole thing. Let me figure this out. Okay, so I switched up the game plan entirely. Okay, literally not a single matchup is the same. So, dude, if there's any team that we can come back down 0-3 against, it's the Blazers. So, let's just please. Okay, quarter one was good. Second quarter was bad. Third quarter is going bad. Fourth quarter though, okay, fourth quarter went perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so we can go. Okay, dude, we just need a win. If there's any team that we can come back against, it's going to be this Blazers team. Come on. Come on. Don't choke it here in the fourth. Okay, we ended up winning. Oh, I was really worried about that. Okay, come on. One more win. One more win, team. Come on. Frack, dude, we're blowing it. We're blowing it. Oh my God, dude. Frack. 40 seconds left. We have to watch. We have to watch. Frack, dude, come on, team. How are we going to blow it in the fourth? Oh, okay, come on. We have the ball. Just pass it in. He's gonna take that. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay, we take the lead. We have a 2 point lead. We have a 2 point lead. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on, defense. Yes. Yes, bro. Let's go. I have no idea if I'm pretty sure that was a block. We didn't. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it was a block. So don't let him. Don't let him. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Another out of bounds. I have 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Don't let him leave. Frick. I was only a two though, so at least it wasn't a three. Okay, we're gonna have the last opportunity here. There's under 24 seconds, just barely, but under 24. We're gonna have the last chance to win this game, dude. Come on, please. We have to. We have to win this game. Come on, team. It's obviously gonna be that pick and roll between Jokic and Murray, bro. Come on. Come on. 6 steals out of Devin Booker. Holy crap. Okay, come on, Jokic. Take it. Oh my God. Bro, how are you serious? Are you freaking serious? You're telling me we didn't run a pick and roll and Jokic didn't either do a fade either? Oh my God. Hurry up. Okay. Apparently we're in overtime. Okay. Come on. Come on, team. Okay. 90 seconds left. We're up three. We're up four. Frick. Okay. I think we're gonna win this. Yes. Let's go. Okay, we won. We won. We forced, what is that, seven? Right? Oh my God. Okay. Dude, come on. Please. Dude, come on. We've already forced seven. All we need to do is win. Okay, we won the first quarter. Technically won the second quarter. We won the third quarter. Go. Let's go, baby. Oh my God. Oh, had me stressing the whole time. But we finally win. Okay, we actually finally win. We do manage to come back. Holy crap. Oh. So we move past Portland finally, and oh my God. No way. Okay. Frick, we have 8 seed Minnesota. Frick. Come on. Frickin' Phoenix gonna beat them. Dude, Toronto's in here though. Oh no. Kawhi left, didn't they? Didn't he? Wait a minute. Yeah, he's on the Pistons. They have Jimmy Butler over here. He's on a minimum? Holy crap. Who's they dang, okay. So all right. Good for the Raptors. Um, okay, so we have we have the Timberwolves though. They have Ball. They're supposed to be rebuilding. They're 42 and 40. Holy crap. Okay, they have Ball, Anthony Edwards. Okay, it's the same team essentially. Bridges, Bones coming off the bench. Okay. Let me let me build a lineup and I'll come back to you guys. I was debating showing you, but it's just boring stuff. Okay, so here we are. Hopefully this freaking works, dude. I don't want to have to come back again. Hopefully we just go up and stay up. So game one. Frick. Oh my God. Game two. Oh my God, dude. Okay. Let's make a change. Oh my God. Nikola Jokic is hurt. That's all right. Well, let me redo the lineups. I'll come back. Okay, so Jokic is out, as you guys saw, and we're gonna have to try and make this comeback without him. So let's just go through all the sim casts again. What am I going to do if we lose again, bro? This is probably our best chance at winning a championship because the Spurs are out. Do not blow this. Please do not blow this. Frack. Holy crap, we finally win our first game, bro. Come on, just a couple games, please, dude. Okay. Oh my God, we actually freaking won a game. Holy crap. Jokic is still day to day. Oh my God. Okay. Dude, come on. Please just go up 3-2. Please do not make me go to 7. Please just have us go in 6, dude. Come on. Okay. Okay. Potential. Yes. We're up. Yes. Okay, we actually won. Yes. Yes. Okay. So if we can sim to this, is okay, it does look like he's at least playable now. So we can go here and give Jokic his minutes. Let's just leave it like that. Um, Gordon's gonna play less. We'll just do that. And then we'll have to move him back to Nikola Jokic. Okay. Come on, please just win in 6. Please just win in 6. Please just win in 6, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Frank, dude, come on. Come on. Yes. Finally. Holy crap. We actually win. Jamal Murray is your Western Conference Finals MVP, averaging 26, 5, and 6, dude. Holy crap. Oh my God. Paulo Banchero is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaging 29, 6, and 5.5, whatever. Holy frickin' chickens, dude. Get rid of that. I don't ever want to see that game plan again. Okay, so we have um the Magic. Oh, okay, so Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., and then Anthony Black off the bench. Tristan Da Silva, Bryce Sensabaugh is on this team now. Okay, so you might as well just watch, right? Actually, is Jokic in this lineup? Yeah. Okay, so you might as well watch. It shouldn't take that long, right? So Jalen Suggs. Okay, so we should be able to put Jamal Murray on Jalen Suggs. I don't know. It'll be up to his discretion. Desmond Bain, we definitely have to go over on, and we can put Bio Colby on him. Nope, Bio Colby. Franz Wagner, frick, yeah, it's gonna have to be Peyton Watson. We can go under, soft hedge, stay attached. Paulo, for some reason, can shoot 3 pointers well. It's gonna get Aaron Gordon, and then Wendell Carter Jr. is going to be Nikola Jokic. So we can just put stay attached. Tristan Da Silva. Apparently, we have to go over on who do we have coming off the bench? Will Riley, Cameron Johnson, Strother. Okay, so we can put Will Riley, Cameron Johnson. Where's Cameron Johnson? There he is. I have no idea if he's playing. Okay, so Anthony Black should be playing, so we can put Strother on him. Boom. Okay, so I think those are the ones I have to have. So we're gonna run it like that. So hope. Oh, I did make a change for the Wolves. I want to make sure. Yeah. So let's go feed the post. Um, got to do all of this. Okay. So game one. Okay, we win. Game two. Frack, they win. Game three. We win. Game four. Okay. Game five. Let's go, baby. Okay. NBA champions in our second season out of 10. So Nikola Jokic is your finals MVP, of course, 21. He's averaging 20.8, 12.5, and then 8.8. Decent efficiency. His three-pointer could be more efficient. But yes, NBA champions in the second season. Dude, okay, I swear he was okay, whatever. We already overturned his. Let's overturn his again. Andre Drummond, Tobias Harris. Let's overturn him. I think that's the only one we're gonna overturn because Tobias Harris is 35, so he can go ahead and retire. Staff retirements, I don't think anybody. I don't really care about anybody there. Hall of Fame inductees: Kevin Durant, James Harden. Jersey retirements: Klay Thompson. Okay, so yeah, this should show everybody, right? So there's Kevin Durant, Andre Drummond. Dude, I could have swore he was on here twice. Okay, well, whatever. He's not. Okay, so league meetings, reject, 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 reject. Okay, so this could be very important for us. Okay, we have the number one overall pick odds. So all we need to do is end up with the number one overall pick. Is it that hard? Oh my God, dude. I have a feeling we're gonna fall down to like four. Frick. Oh my God. That's so unfortunate, dude. That's so unfortunate. We fall down to five. Is there a way? Should we trade up? Is there a way to trade up? Oh my God. Grizzlies. Frick, I don't think we're gonna be able to trade up. Okay, so staff signing, we have our head coach. So we can go to the pre-draft workouts here. Let's just get some of these guys over the hump into 100%. Let's go with this guy. So there we go. Okay, frack. Okay, so the number one overall pick is that guy. So we can just skip to us. So there's a couple guys here at the wing that we could take, but I honestly think that we're going to trade this pick away for future capital. Um, Hornets are offering a 2030 first round pick. Okay, so I don't really like these. So I am gonna go around and shop this pick. Let me see what I can get, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this trade here. We're gonna be getting pick 11, pick 18, and then a 2029 swap worse with Cleveland, and then we're gonna swap second round picks. So they have now agreed to that, and I think I just want to make the one pick. So I am gonna shop this one around, which doesn't look like there are some very good offers. So I will probably have to go and personally look for a trade again. Um, but I will do that. I will make this pick and then we will go ahead and do that. And I probably won't pick again in this draft. So here we are. And these guys are still on the board, surprisingly. They're a little bit older, which is probably why they're still on the board. This guy's 19 though. So we have, let's do this. I want defenders. That's what I need. So he's a good defender, two-way, three-point shot hunter. I honestly think we might go him. Because, I mean, unless we go this guy, but he doesn't have very high ceiling. Or, yeah, ceiling. I think we're going to go here. So we're going to take Jenkins. Yeah. So nothing really all that interesting. So I am going to shop this pick around. I will come back to show you guys the trade, and we probably won't be making another pick in this draft. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this trade here. Apparently, I did have an extra second round pick for this year, so we are going to trade it for two lottery protected, I'm pretty sure, picks out of Houston, which is going to give us no picks remaining in this draft, and we are going to go ahead and sim to the end. This is our pick here at 11, which looks really good. 76 compared to everybody else. So we did get what looks to be a steal with Jenkins. We are going to sign him. We are going to pick up all of these options just in case we need to trade them. And Luka Doncic is headed to free agency, who we could, I guess, potentially target if we trade away um, Jamal Murray and some others. He's expecting $61 million though, so we would have to trade away. Let's see here. We would need to get rid of Murray, obviously, and then we'd have to make. Holy crap! Okay, so yeah, we most definitely could not do it. But I will go searching through free agency, see people who we actually can sign, and I will come back to you guys. So in free agency, there's not a whole lot left. As you can see, he's probably going to go back to the Thunder. But we can look here, and Luka Doncic ends up on the Clippers, bro. He moves across town. So Steph Curry goes back to the Warriors. John Morant goes back to the Blazers. Goes back. He ends up on the Mavericks. He goes on to the Bulls, to the Kings. He goes back. Dang. Okay. So they. What happens if they get back Zach Edey? Who's here at the top? Oh, he's unref. Dang. Okay. Obviously, we can't offer him, but that's crazy. Um, Zion ends up in LA. Buzelis ends up on the Clippers. So there you can see where most of the free agents ended up. We ended up making only one move, and that was to bring in Trey Mann, so that we can have a backup point guard, because I have no idea if KJ Simpson's going to develop or not. So player progression, we see Nikola Jokic jump back up to a 98 after his MVP season. Uh, Jamal Murray still doesn't move. Trey man. Peyton Watson doesn't move. Will Riley doesn't move. Colby goes up one. Gordon goes down one. Spencer doesn't move. Strawther doesn't move. Johnson goes down two. I honestly think we might have to cut Johnson or trade him away. But yeah, because I'm pretty sure we are over one. So we can check three, six, yeah, 10. We are at 16. So we are going to trade away Cameron Johnson here so that we can get our rookie some minutes as well. This is taking a while. There we go. So I don't want players. I want picks. I don't want to give up picks. I don't want to top three protected for Sacramento for this year. What if, can you accept that? Okay, so what if we do that? No, I don't want your player. I'm trying to get rid of players. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be doing that trade then, because I cannot do that without giving up another pick and receiving a player. So pass. No, no, no. I don't want players. I'm gonna have to do this on my own, aren't I? Frick. Okay. That actually wouldn't be a horrendous deal, but I just don't want to send Aaron Gordon out. He's like Mr. Nugget. So, okay. Let us shop Johnson around. I am looking for a first round pick. So, can I get like, no, they don't have the money for it. Oh, that's right, because they signed Luka Doncic. Who has money? Holy crap, they have like nobody on the roster. Who has the monies? Maybe you guys? Okay, let me shop him around. Let me see what I can get. Okay, so I ended up just getting a first round pick for him straight up. But yes, you guys saw all this, so we can advance past that. And I will see you guys for the start. No, not even for the start. I'll see you guys halfway through next year if we make any moves. Okay, so we made it here to the trade deadline. I have made a couple moves. We can go to transaction report to see them. Obviously you saw I traded away Cameron Johnson. No, I don't like this. Hey, welcome back. We are at the trade deadline. I have made a couple moves, so we can go ahead and look at those. Um, I did trade away, as you can see at the bottom, Bio Colby and KJ Simpson, plus one of our exceptions that we got from the Cameron Johnson deal, for Anthony Black. I actually didn't even need to make that offer. That offer was made to me, which was kind of crazy, and I took it. As you can see there, the Wizards traded Laurie Markkinen and a first round pick for Trey Young and Max Strus. So Laurie's on the Wizards and Trey Young's on the Jazz. Interesting. Um, this was done by us as well. I got the Jazz's first rounder, and I did this because I thought that they were overperforming and that they would fall back down to earth. But we'll have to see how that turns out. Um, they traded Dyson Daniels. Dang. Okay. We just did this one. We traded away Will Riley and Trey Mann, who was not getting any minutes for us anyways, for Colin Murray Boyles. So I moved him back to power forward, which is his more natural position since he's a smaller center. And I got him for legitimately just defensive purposes. I don't need him to do any sort of offense, just defense. So those are the only moves we made. This is what the roster is looking like now. We have Jamal Murray, Anthony Black, who is currently playing at our shooting guard position. Isaac Okoro we picked up in free agency halfway through the season. Julian Strother's getting minutes as well. Our rookies getting minutes, Jenkins, along with Peyton Watson, and then Colin Murray Boyles, Eric Gordon, and Spencer Jones there to round out that power forward position. Now, so I feel a lot more confident in that power forward position. We have excellent defense there instead of Will Riley, who's more of an offensive type guy. So, yeah, with that being said, I will now see you guys for the end of the year in the playoffs. Okay, so here we are, end of the season. Um, we can go ahead and check award races. It does look like Giannis is going to win it. Actually, Jokic has a good chance of taking that one too. He's only what, a point and a half behind, and he's averaging like three more assists, so maybe. Cade Cunningham, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brunson all up there as well. It does look like that number one pick is going to win Rookie of the Year. Sixth man of the year is going to go to Miles Bridges. It looks like Tyron Stokes is up there again. Walker Kessler's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Dude, Wemby had to have gotten hurt or something. Holy crap. Okay. Ade Mara with most improved, only averaging 6 points and a little under 8 rebounds. Are you serious? Okay, whatever. Clutch Player of the Year is going to go to Cooper Flag. What else do we have? We can look at standings. Oh, freck. We're 2 games behind, bro. That's actually so unfortunate. So, um, so that last game isn't gonna matter. It doesn't. Well, we might be able to move down with the Spurs, so maybe it does matter. We can look at our stats here. Player stats. Jamal Murray still leading us in points at 22 game. I did renew his contract, so hopefully he continues to, not regress. um, Nikola Jokic is next. Anthony Black following them with 15. Peyton Watson with 12. Gordon with 10. And then Colmar Rose with 10, 8, 6. So, yes. Nikola Jokic led us with 10 rebounds. And Nikola Jokic again with 8 assists. Watson with 1.7 steals led the team, along with 1.8 blocks led the team. So, turning into a real solid role player for us. Um, I think that is it though. So we can just sim past that. Please win. Yes, we do win. And it does look like Giannis holds on to that MVP award. Doesn't look like anything changed. So it does look like the Knicks won both of those awards and the cup. So there you go. Knicks sweep those awards. Jokic is up there on the first team. We did not get Jamal Murray up there, which is a little unfortunate. And Peyton Watson makes second team all defense, which is kind of crazy. And then our rookie does get on the second team all rookie team. So, uh, I think that is it. So we can sim the play in. So it does look like the Lakers and Phoenix are out, and that Charlotte and Miami are out. So we do get Dallas, who 2K usually loves, but in this sim has not been favored, luckily. Dude, if Portland feels like pulling off an upset and beating Wimby, oh, actually we gotta check if Wimby is hurt or what is happening there. So it does not look like he's hurt anymore. It doesn't say he was injured. Did he just do really bad or something? No, that's playoffs. Player stats. Um, I passed him. Yeah, he only played in 42 games, huh? Okay. Well, I wonder why I didn't pull up. Okay, so we have the Dallas Mavericks, who, where are they? They have Dennis Jenkins, Jaden Ivey apparently is back in basketball, Cooper Flag, and Jalen Duren. Okay. Oh yeah, they have Daniels now, dude. Okay. But he's just not starting. So, all right. Okay, I think we should be able to win. They have Devin Carter as well. So I'm gonna create a game plan and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I think we have a game plan that should work against these guys. So let's just get to Simmon. Game one, we win. Game two, they win. What? Game three, they win. How are we losing by 3 points each time, bro? As the curl's finally healed. Dude, I swear, Jalen Duren is the one doing this to us. Um, okay. Jalen Duren, Cooper Flag. Okay, dude. Apparently, Jalen Duren has turned into a playoff riser all of a sudden. Um, we can. We are going to move Colin Murray Boyles onto him, who is currently guarding Kyle Filipowski. So, there we go. Okay, there. So, now we shouldn't have to worry about any of that. None of that Jalen Duren stuff, okay? Come on, team. Dude, we're in it into the fourth. Come on. Don't choke it. There we go. Okay. We won. It was a close game, but we did win. So here we go again. Got a 4-7. I can't believe we have to go to 7 with these guys at all, but apparently Jalen Duren wants to be a playoff riser all of a sudden. So there we go. Win another close one, but whatever. It's as long as it's a win. We should be able to win this last game. Of course, that is not a guarantee, but it's going to be another close game. It does look like we're going to come out on top of it, though. Let's go. Okay, so we went to 7 with them, even though we shouldn't have, but we can now go ahead and delete that. So we can look at some of the results here. So Golden State ends up winning in 6. Utah actually upsets in 7. Oh, dude, frick. Portland was one game off, game 7. Oh, dude, that's that. Oh my God, that was disappointing. New York wins in 6. Detroit wins in 7. Atlanta wins in 5. And Philadelphia is finally looking like they might do something in the playoffs. They win in 6. So next we have our old buddies, San Antonio. So much fun. Okay, so we have Dylan Harper finally starting. Stefan Castle, Vassell, Champagne, and Wemyana. Of course, Frack. Okay, so Kelly Oubre looks like was playing for them, but is out. It doesn't look like any of these guys would play for them. Are they really only running these 6? Potentially. Okay, so let me build. This is the lineup I've been running with the minutes. So hopefully it continues to work. But let me build a game plan and I will come back to you. Okay, so hopefully this game plan works. I'm kind of risking it and I'm putting Jokic on Champagne. Not a great matchup, but something that we're gonna have to do because we're gonna put Colin Murray Boyles on Wemby. Even though he's a bit small, he's our probably our best defender, so we're gonna have to do it. So let's see how this goes. Game one. Okay, we won by 6. Game two. I feel like we're gonna lose. Oh no, we win by 1. Holy crap. I feel like they're gonna tie it here though when we go to their house. They do. Freck. Okay. So we can always simulate that. And game 5. Come on, team, please. Okay. Destroy them in the first quarter. We win the second quarter. They take the third quarter. Please don't blow this. Okay. We win the fourth. Whoa, please just eliminate them. Please just eliminate them. Oh my gosh, dude, I really don't want to have to run game 7, risk game 7. Come back, come back, come back. Yes, come back. No, 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 it's slipping away. It's slipping away. Oh my God, we're gonna have to go to 7. We lost by 4. We let up 41 points in that fourth quarter. Jesus Christ. Okay. Frick. All right. We're going to 7. Oh my God, please, dude. Please. Okay, come on, team. Ah, frick. Okay, we lost the first quarter, but it was only by 2. Won the second quarter, but only by 3. Okay, we won the third quarter. Just don't blow it in the fourth. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. So, oh my God, Franz Wagner broke his leg, dude. Jesus. Okay. Oh, we managed to beat the Spurs, luckily. Oh my God. Okay, now we have number one overall seed and the team with the MVP with Giannis on it. So Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Cam Whitmore, Giannis, and Badgley, dude. Okay, that Curry Lillard Giannis lineup is actually kind of crazy. Lillard and Giannis end up on the same team again. Oh, and they have Tyler Hero, but he broke his ankle. Jesus, dude. Um, they this team's really top heavy, huh? With just these two, and then Tyler Hero, who's getting him there as well. But when did he go down? He went down early. Dang. Okay, so he didn't play like any of the playoffs, huh? Interesting. Okay, so let us see here. I am going to build a game plan against them, and we'll be right back once again. So, built the game plan. Hopefully, the fact that they're top heavy allows us to win. But here we go. Game one. Okay, 5 point win. Game two. 2 point win. Game three. Colin Moore he's got a bruise. He's fine. It was a 2 point win. Game four. Okay, we swept it. Let's go. Okay. So that last one ended up being a 2 point win too. Dude, we barely beat them in any other freaking things. So Jokic obviously wins it, averaging 21, 10, 10, and then 1.3, 1.3. So he actually had a 50% 3 point percentage. That's good. He was almost part of the 50, 40, 90 club, but it was the other way. Technically, it would have been in the 50, 40, 90 club, but it would just would have been 50% from three, 40% from field. Okay, so Jalen Brunson is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So, actually, let's take a look at this again. We can go here. We won by five, two, two, and two. Dude, the biggest lead, the biggest win that we had was 5 points, and then the three other ones are by 2 points. That's crazy. Okay, so doesn't matter. We swept them. And it does look like the 76ers finally decided to do something, but was not enough to get over the Knicks. All right, so New York Knickerbockers have Jalen Brunson, Miles Bridges, OG, Josh Hart, and Carl Anthony Towns. So it's the same team that they ran in this year's finals in real life. However, the bench I'm sure is going to look different with Robert Williams, Mohamed Diawara, Zaire Williams, Zachary Risache. Dang, he tore his right hamstring, but he's almost back. Okay, so they'll probably play these three guys, four guys, once they come back. Actually, they might not play Zaire Williams and just give all the minutes to Zachary Risache, but we'll have to see. So I, of course, am going to build this lineup once again, and I will be right back. Okay. So the only matchup I'm really worried about is the Karl Anthony Towns and Nikola Jokic defensive matchup. Jokic is not going to be nimble enough, and I need Colin Murray Boyles guarding OG and Anunoby. So I don't. That's the only matchup I'm worried about. But nonetheless, let's get to game one, which they ended up winning. Holy crap! We only scored 75 points. At least we scored more in that game. Okay, we cannot go down 0-3. So okay, so the fact is that we need to take these next two games on our home court. So hopefully we can hold this lead, which if we freaking blow it in the first, okay. Holy crap, we won by 1 point. We won by 1 point. And Breck, our rookie, sprained his finger, so he's not going to be able to play. Okay, so what is Spencer Jones's defense? God. Okay, well, I guess we're going to play him. Which I could need to go and change this lineup, which is just wonderful. Hopefully he comes back before the game. Okay, so I accidentally hit the keybind on my computer and it stopped recording for a second, but I simmed past this game. Um, we can see game four here. We ended up winning by 16. Dude, Jalen Brunson, we just don't have an answer for Jalen Brunson. Um, what happened to? Oh, Karl Anthony Towns is at there at the bottom. He has a concussion. That would quite literally, unequivocally be like the best thing in the world for us. Yeah. Holy crap. Wait, how many minutes did he play this last one? No, I need this button. Um, so he did he not play at all? Brand is weak. What? I don't think he played at all in this last game, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing on there. So he must have not played in that last game. All right. So that solves our matchup issue. Um, Rack. Okay, so I guess we can just. I got Sim game five. Oh, dude, thank God. Okay, so um, we can get our rookie back in the lineup here, and we can go over here. We can switch this back as well, and then we can simulate this one. Okay, dude, Karl Anthony Towns. Thank God that he's out. Holy crap. Okay, please win. Oh my God, there's a game seven. Frick. Okay, we have to go to game seven. We have to go to game seven. Oh my God, please tell me that he's not back. How long is he out for? Vitals. Come down here. Where is it? Concussion. 85 days. Holy crap. Okay, so you aren't gonna believe this, but my entire console crashed. Okay, I had to restart the whole season from scratch. So you can see stuff is gonna be different in this one than it was. But I tried to replicate it as much as possible. We're here in Game Seven, um, against the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is the only one injured. It is at their place, or it should be at the very least. So I have tried to replicate everything as much as I could by looking back at the footage. So hopefully most of the stuff is the same. Like Luka went to the Clippers, Jalen Duren's on the Mavs. We made our trades with Colin Murray Boyles and Anthony Black. So hopefully everything is close enough in this universe, you know? um, but here we go. Game seven. Game seven. Uh, let's just get straight into it. Game seven. We win the first quarter by 8. We win the second quarter by 9. We tie the third. It's not a very high scoring final game, but we are going to win it. And there's our task completed from our governor, I guess. So we can return. And boom, there you go. Your Denver Nuggets are back to back NBA champions for the third season. Okay. So Jokic averaged 25, 15, and 6.5. A little bit low on the assists, but whatever. Um, yeah. So third season, we are NBA champions. We beat the Knicks in 7. I'm sorry if I'm not that enthusiastic. It took me forever to get back to this point. But yeah. So we can move on into the fourth season now. But we can just go 4 out of 5. Hopefully, we can go 4 out of 5 championships and just not win that first one. Drew Holiday calls it a career on the Pacers. Steph Curry calls it a career, which we've already overridden. We've already I thought we had overridden Kyrie Irving. Apparently not. Kuzma, Capella, Kawhi Leonard calls it a career, and he doesn't. Should we? Nah, we'll let Damian Lillard right off in the sunset. Apparently, in this universe, he's on the Thunder. Anybody else? Nope, it does not look like it. So, Staff, we're gonna unretire him because we're definitely gonna unretire him and him and him. What are you doing? You're like the youngest head coach in the league. What do you want to retire for? There are your 3 Hall of Famers. Jersey retirements only Damian Lillard and Stephen Curry and not Paul George. We have to reject all of these. Yes, sir. Okay, here we are. Oh. So, here we have the draft lottery. Okay, so are we up here at all? I don't think so. So the Dallas Mavericks from the Lakers end up with number 1 overall pick. Um, We have New York's first round pick. So we have pick 30. We have pick 23 from Cleveland. And I feel we have pick 13 from Houston. So those are our three first round picks in this year's draft. So we actually will be able to select some people. Okay, we don't even need anybody there. Can skip ahead to the pre-draft workouts. This draft class does not look very good at all, which unfortunately really sucks. So let's just do that. We'll probably trade away our first round picks and uh, hope for next year's drafts or get talent from this year, but we'll have to see. So let us get straight into this then. You guys don't know about this, but I stopped the recording and just came back because I went to go eat. So if it's a little bit different, that's probably why. So we can get into the draft now. So we can have the Dallas Mavericks on the clock here. So we are probably going to trade away these three picks so that we can get picks in the future, or at least like we're going to end up trading three of these four picks. Okay. So we can go ahead and let's just might as well trade finder them. Let's see if we can get out of all four of them. Definitely not that. No. Pick 14, Jazz top three protected. No. Yeah, okay. So I am gonna go through and see what I can get out of these picks, and I will come back to you guys later. Okay, so here we are at the draft recap because I did end up trading all of them away, and this class was so bad. So the highest overall looks to be a 75. Yeah, and we were not going to get anything down where we were. We should have. Oh shoot, transaction period. Yeah, so we ended up trading away one of our first round picks and a second round pick to the Warriors for their first round pick, and then we traded away both of our remaining first round picks to the Trailblazers for their first round pick, or for the first round pick swap with the Bucks, and then their top three protected pick. So we don't have any rookies to resign or to sign on. We don't have any team or player options. Qualifying offers, we are going to extend them to those two, and we are going to try and negotiate with them so that they don't accept those. So hopefully, but we shall see who we have. So Colin Murray Boyles is the highest. So we have no cap space essentially. It'd be nice to be able to sign somebody like Anthony Edwards, but not to be. So honestly, I think the only moves we're gonna make is re-signing these two guys. So let us go ahead and do that. So here we have Colin Murray Boyles. We are going to offer him, let's just offer him five straight up. Um, how how little can I offer him? Is he getting real offers or yeah, okay. So let's offer him, you think I can offer him let's offer him 29 and a half. So that should be enough to get him. Yeah. And then we need Young Hansen, who's a 74. Where is he? Right here. So let's offer him a 5-year team option. And I don't think he's going to have any real offers. So let's give him that. So hopefully they both just take it. And they do. So trade exception for one. Do I have to? Yeah. Let's announce his rights. Okay. So let's take those. And then we can see what else we need. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So I need a backup point guard, a backup two, and a backup three. Okay. So let's sign those guys. Let's sign Cole Anthony. Sure. Let's offer him a 1 year, 1+1. We can bring back Isaac Okoro. Let's offer him a 1+1 as well. And then I need a third center. Let's just, sure, let's pick up this guy. I don't know who you are, but why not? Okay, so Hopefully, all three of them accept. They haven't. Okay, so there goes Cole Anthony, Ezra Crow. Okay, boom. Oh, I don't have enough money to sign him. Are you serious? Okay, what about this guy? That's, oh my goodness. You're saying I have, okay, whatever. So I don't really need him, okay? But let's advance to like the last day here. And Jason Tatum still doesn't sign with anybody. Neither, okay, Cooper Flag is unrestricted, dude. What? Why is he unrestricted? Is he really gonna go to the Bucks? Tyrese Maxey still hasn't signed. Dude, there's a bunch of guys who still haven't signed. Okay. Anthony Edwards does go back though. Jalen Brown goes back. He goes back. A bunch of guys just went back, is what it looks like. Okay. So that's great. You know what? Let's just repick this guy up. Okay. So player progression. Actually, we can see if Şengün went to the Hawks, Kawhi Leonard went back, Cooper Flag went to the Celtics, Ace Bailey went to the Bulls, Jason Tatum to the Celtics, Tyrese Maxey to the Celtics. What happened with the Celtics, bro? Holy crap. There we go. They have Cooper Flag, Jason Tatum, Tyrese Maxey. What is that BS, dude? Okay, player progression. Jokic goes down one. Murray still has yet to move, dude. What in the world? Um, Anthony Black goes up one. None of these guys move at all. Isaac Okoro goes down one. Julian Strawther finally improves barely. Hansen goes up one. Spencer Jones goes down one, and Gordon goes down three. So that's all of our stuff. But I will be seeing you guys for the trade deadline now, or end of the year, depending on if we make any moves. Okay, so here we are at the trade deadline. I have done two trades. Um, the first is going to be this one that I did earlier. I traded away Julian Strawther and Bryce Hopkins for Christian Anderson and Brendan Richmond. Brendan Richmond is absolutely nobody's cap filler, while Christian Anderson is going to be a viable backup point guard. So we also, no, dude, Nas Reed got traded for Julius Randle. Dang, okay. We also traded for Keegan Wagler and Kobe Buffkin, along with two second-round picks, and we got rid of Cole Anthony, Spencer Jones, Isaac Okoro, and our 2020 or 2033 first-round pick. So that should have fell out our shooting guard spot. I did that because it gives us a good three-point shooter and a decent perimeter defender in Keegan Wagler, and the Clippers were not using him in the starting lineup. Um, they were using what's his face? Kobe. No, 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 no. I traded for Kobe Buckin, right? They were using. Oh, now you're not gonna show it, really? They were using this guy, Kobe Sanders, uh, as their starter. So that's why I traded for them. Plus they're rebuilding, so that works out for the both of us. Um, but yes, I'll probably mess with his tendencies a little bit. Him, I don't really care about. He's not going to get much playing time. He's just a backup spot just in case. But I'll probably mess with Keegan Wagler's tendencies, and then we will just sim to the end. And I will see you guys then. Okay, so here we are, last day of the season. As you can see, we are the number 5 seed. Not so great year, but it was all right. We can go ahead and look at the award race. Looks like Victor Wembanyama, Giannis, Jokic, Ja, and Jalen Brown are all up at the top. Bernie Anderson looks like he's going to be your rookie of the year. Six man's going to go to Tyron Stokes. Um, Defensive player of the year, of course, goes to Victor Wembanyama. It's going to go to him every single time he's eligible. Most improved is going to. What? Who's Clint McGee, bruh? Clint McGee's your most improved. AJ Devonta looks like he's finally hitting his breakout. Clutch player of the year goes to Donovan Mitchell. So we can go down here and look at some of our stats. There we go. As you can see, Jamal Murray missed 20 games or 19 games it's going to be. But Jokic led us with 23.5 points, 20.5 out of Murray, 13.5 out of Anthony Black, 13.5 for Keegan Wagler, 12.5 for Peyton Watson. So Jokic led us with 10 rebounds, 8.5 assists out of Jokic as well, leading us in all three major categories. Anthony Black with 1.5 steals. Jokic right behind him with 1.4. And then Peyton Watson with 1.2 blocks a game. So we can go ahead and simulate through this game in which we win. Nice. So, and Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. Bernie Anderson, Tyron Stokes, Victor Wembanyama, Clint McGee, Donovan Mitchell. Okay. Jason Kidd is the head coach for the 76ers now. And Jalen Brunson is your cup MVP with the Knicks winning that cup. So, Wembanyama, Jokic obviously is up there. Um, so Jamal Murray did not get up there as he was not eligible. And I think that would be all of our awards. Yes. So we can simulate the play in now. So it looks like the Clippers and Utah did not make it out, and LA and Phoenix do. Over here, it looks like Chicago doesn't make it, and neither does Detroit. Oh my lord, dude. Detroit doesn't make the playoffs? That's crazy. So it looks like we are facing the Thunder, which is quite unfortunate, but whatever. Um, that's gonna be a good first round matchup as well. Anything else? That one again is gonna be a good first round matchup, but yeah, that looks about it. So we can go ahead and see who we are facing in this Thunder squad. Um, they have, is that DeJounte Murray? Yeah, what happened to both of their guards? What happened to AJ Mitchell and McCain? They're not on the roster at all? Dang, okay. They honestly might only be playing six people. Or I guess seven people since he's eligible to play and not her. Okay, so of course Shea, Carson Wallace, J Dub, Chet, and then DeAndre Ayton. So, okay, I will build a lineup for them and I will come back to you guys. Okay, so here we are. Hopefully the matchups that I have work. So here we go. Game one goes to us by two. Oh my God. Game two goes to us. Okay, we blew them out. Game three goes to them. Unfortunate. Game four. Frick. Okay. We only put 86 points up, bro. Holy crap. Okay. Game five, please. Yes. Okay. And game six. Oh my God. We're going to seven. Okay. Frick. Um, is there anything I want to do? I do want to check the Spurs and the Wolves. They still have long ball over there. Dang. This team's taking the Spurs to okay. To seven. Um let's go ahead and do this. Always simulate. And then the Spurs do end up advancing. Nothing over there yet. Both of those game sevens. Okay. So hopefully, dude, please. It's on our home court. Just come on. We have got to win this. Come on. We lose the first quarter by two. We lose the second quarter by five. We win the third quarter by 10, though. Frick, yeah. Okay, we ended up winning. Came back in the second half. That's all that matters. Um, Simulate the round. And the number one seed does still advance, and the number two seed does still advance. So we only have this upset. Portland goes down, and technically New York is an upset, but it's a 4-5 matchup. So, like, you know, who's on that Lakers squad now? Because they have Bronny James starting, Keldon Johnson, Cameron Carr. Holy crap, how, dog? How did they even make the playoffs? Holy crap. Okay, so we have this freaking this Warriors matchup in Bones Highland, Tyler Hero, Zachary Shea, Giannis, Isaiah Stewart, and then Cameron Whitmore as their sixth man. So they have Javon Small as well. Okay, so nothing insane outside of Giannis, but it is Giannis. So I am going to try and set this up, and I will see you guys for that. Okay, so here we are. Hopefully this game plan works, but game one, frick, they won by 7. Game two, he's fine on the bench. We won by 3. Game three, we blow him out. We blow him out again. Yes, we won in 5. Let's go, baby. Come on. Okay. Simulate the round and let's go, dude. We actually don't have to face the Spurs. That's actually so freaking massive for us, dude. That's insane. 110-91. Dude, how in the world is this Lakers squad winning? What? They have like nobody. Their highest overall is Walker Kessler at an 85. Their next highest is an 83. And they don't have another 80 in the starting lineup. How in the world did this team beat the Spurs? What? Oh my gosh, dude. What? And then we have Orlando and New York on this side of the bracket. Dude, what in the world? Holy crap. Okay. Well, let me build a lineup for this Lakers team, I guess. Oh, I didn't even know I still had that on. Bro, how? How is that even possible? Oh my, Austin Reeves is on this team still, dude. Holy crap. Quentin Grimes is still playing. Who do we throw on him? We can throw Anthony Black there. Should we put Jokic here? Because I feel like, what am I doing? I feel like Colin Murray Bowles is going to be too small. So, Keldon Johnson. So yeah, let me build this and then I will come back for you. Okay, so I am back and I took a look and it turns out they're running a full 10-man lineup. So I've only game planned for the starting 5 plus Mitchell since he's a big, and I have swapped our sophomore now, small forward, for Young Hansen. So hopefully this should be enough. I mean, they took down the Spurs. I don't know what to think of this team anymore. They beat us, bro. Who? Who is beating us? Austin Reeves. You're joking, dog. Austin Reeves is a 75 overall. Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to game plan against Austin Reeves still. Holy crap. Okay. Who can I put on him off the bench? Christian Anderson's playing. Keegan Wagler, I guess. We're gonna full on deny him the ball. Where is Zion? Uh, what do I even do? Off ball pressure. Just put a gap on him. On ball pressure. Um, yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Game two. Okay, there we go. Game three. There we go. Game four. There we go. Game five. Don't force a 7. Yes. Okay, we won in 6. That's all that matters. They're in 7 though. Okay. Are we gonna see? Have we seen both of these teams already? Hold on. League history. NBA history. That was that. Oh yeah. Nikola Jokic ended up winning the MVP that year. I had Reese him. So, past champions. Yeah, we've seen both of these teams. Orlando and New York. So who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets. And it turns out to be Magic. Nikola Jokic wins your Western Conference Finals MVP, averaging almost 26, 11 and a half, 11 on good efficiency too. Paulo Banchero ends up winning your Eastern Finals MVP with 23, 9, and 4. Decent efficiency. Yeah. Okay. So now we can figure out who is playing for this Magic squad. Jalen Suggs, Bio Colby, who is slossing, bro. Paulo Banchero and Paul Reed. He's out for the season with a broken right toe. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay. They have the Trey Man and Bio Colby that we traded them. Franz Wagner, Jalen Slauson, dude. Holy crap, what a name. He's not a good three-point shooter, so whatever. Paulo Banchero, and then they have these guys. Okay, so I am going to build myself a game plan for them. Get rid of that one and go into this one. And I will be right back. Okay, so here we go. We're in the finals. Let's start Simmon. Game one. Okay, we take it. Game two, poked in the eye. Oh my God, we lost. Game three, he's fine. Okay, we win. Game four, frick. Game five, yes. Game six, God. Oh my God, we're going to seven. Okay, who's beating us, bro? Paulo Banchero. Holy crap, Paulo Banchero. Paulo Banchero. Paulo Banchero. Paulo Banchero. Okay, so frack, dude. I have Colin Murray boils on him and everything. You know what? I think we're gonna up his minutes. We are going to up Colin Murray boils minutes. Make sure he's on the court every single time that he's on the court. He, we're gonna have to do very good shooters. He's got a B plus, but like I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that he's a very good shooter. We are going to make passing lanes and hinders rotations, straight line. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think we're going to front him. Okay, let's try this because why not? Okay, so let's do this. We win the first quarter by one. We lose the second quarter by 11. Holy crap. Win the third quarter. Frack, dude. I mean, we're battling back, but it's highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely, but not impossible, I guess. Holy crap, we took the freaking lead. Or I guess we tied it, not took the lead. Okay, there's 4 seconds left, dude. We have to jump in. We have to jump in. Okay, let's go over here. Who's got the ball? Oh my God, they do. There's 4.7 seconds left. It's a tie game. Please tell us we're going to overtime. Please tell me we're going to overtime. Oh my God, dude. My heart just dropped. I thought that was going in. Holy crap, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. My heart just dropped. I thought it was so over. Why is nobody in the stands, bro? Okay, there we go. Let's skip through this and we can. Actually, yeah, let's check to see if anybody's fouled out. Um, None on our side and none on their side. Frick. So let's simcast this. Let's go normal actually. Okay, nobody scored. Okay, we scored three. Okay, more, more. Frick. Don't go on a run. Don't go on a run. Don't let him go on a run. Don't let him go on a run. Don't let him go on a Frick. Dude, did we win? Please tell me. Oh my God, we won by one. We won by one, bro. Let's go. Let's go. The repeat champions, baby. Come on. Oh my God, Nicole Jokic was held to under 20. So 20, 14 and a half, and 8.5. Oh my gosh, dude. What happened to his free throw efficiency? He's usually like 10% better. Holy crap. So there you have it, boy. Oh my God. Let us look at league history. So we can go to past champions. Boom, dude. The repeat. The repeat. So that concludes season number 4. We're the only season we have won. Orlando won over the Spurs somehow in 7. So we got one more season of this, and then we will be done. So Kyrie Irving is retiring. Kawhi Leonard's retiring. What task could I have possibly failed? Aaron Gordon is finally retiring. Ben Simmons is retiring. There's a lot of guys. You should not retire. So we're gonna push it. Oh yeah, just these 4 guys that were on the team are retiring. All right. So Kyrie Irving should make it into the Hall of Fame. So should Kawhi, and then Aaron Gordon should make it into our personal Hall of Fame. Staff retirements. Holy crap, bro. Why are there so many staff retirements? Okay, head coach. Why are you retiring? Um, Again, why does Miss Johnson want to retire so bad? Why are you retiring? Why are you retiring? Jamal Mosley's coaching the Raptors. I don't even know who you are. Why are you? I guess you are old. You are ancient, so it makes sense. So Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving do make the Hall of Fame. Reject, 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 reject. Good. Draft lottery. Okay. I saw our pick. Okay, so Houston holds pick 9 and has been giving it to us. So hopefully that jumps to like pick 5 or something. So we can go ahead and see it does not. Where is it? Rockets. Oh, they kept their pick. It's pick 10. It's lottery protected, huh? Frick, I forgot about that. Okay, do we have any other picks? We have pick 29, it looks like, pick 25, and 16. Okay, so if we want to move up, we more than likely could. Do we have any second rounders? No, we do not. Okay, so do we need to resign anybody? Oh, we need a head coach. Um, Nick Nurse, JJ Redick. Should we go back to David Adelman? I mean, he like isn't developing for some reason. Do we go back to him? Do we go back to him? Dude, I do not want to have Darvin Ham as my head coach. Taylor Jenkins is in here. Yeah, we might as well go back to Adelman. Give him whatever he wants. Thank you. Okay, so we actually don't need the draft combine. Okay, so pre-draft workouts. It does look like there's actually some good people in here. Holy crap. And our scouting department was really good this year, apparently. What in the world? 100%. Okay, these guys are 100% as well. Um, nope. Okay. So let's do those guys. Okay, so let's take a look again. Okay, so we do have some good people actually. I might actually trade up to snag Juan Morris. I don't need a point guard, a ball hawking 3-point slasher. I don't need that. I do, however, kind of need a back. Do I? Let's take a look at our roster. Yeah, I feel like we could use a backup power forward and he could be a backup power forward for us. So where is he being mocked? He's mocked a number one in that one. He's mocked he's mocked four in this one, and then he's mocked one in that one. Holy crap. Okay. So I guess we're just hoping for him not to go number one. We can honestly we might trade up to three with the Clippers. So hopefully he falls past the Kings. Come on. Fall past the Kings. Okay, he fell past the Kings. There's no way they take him. Now, these guys, the Clippers, could very much so, oh my God, could very much so take him. I mean, maybe not. Should we risk it? Let's just risk it. Okay. There's no way he falls past here. This was the lowest he was mocked. Food. How many times am I going to do that? Okay, so we need to trade up with the Nets here. So we want pick 4. In exchange, we can I give up 2? Okay, I'm gonna need to give up all 3 and probably more. Yeah, I will give up top 3 protected Knicks. I can give up a Knicks pick, right? Are the Knicks dude? How many times am I gonna do that? Okay, Knicks. Okay. They're kind of old. Yeah, I can give up that pick. Frack, dude. Still, you want more? Greedy. Okay, so we have moved up, and we are going to take Juan Morris right here, dude. What does it say? Position 35-year-old Nikola Jokic. Okay, so we don't have any more picks because we used them all to trade up. Who did the Nets end up picking? We have, let's see, pick 16, not very good. Uh, what else? 74, that's all right, and 73. So, I mean, this number 2 guy, the Wizards got kind of a steal there. And then we got Juan Morris, which looks to be the second highest overall in the class. So let's go. And the rookie contracts look normal this year. So let's go. We're not going to accept his option. We are going to pick up Sidney Jenkins' option. We're going to extend both of them their qualifying offers to make them restricted free agents, and we can't pick up somebody like Giannis or Tyrese Maxey, although I wish I could. Dude, he's actually down 8 to dislocated left patella. Holy crap. AJ DeBonce is wanting a lot of money. Holy crap. Okay, so obviously we're going to go after those two guys. So we need shooting guards is what it looks like because I'm going to move Morris, nope, not the point guard, to power forward. So we need shooting guard. Okay, and that's going to be okay. So 81-77, 81-77. So here's Christian Anderson, offer him a 5-year deal, team option for 9 million. And then Keegan Wagler, we go 5-year deal, team option. Holy crap, he wants how much money? God. Okay. The Bulls are offering him a 1-year deal. Okay, what else? Tim Hardaway is still playing? What? Should we pick him up? Let's get you on the veteran minimum. What else do I need? I have now 2 of those. I need a backup. I want somebody like Neesmith. Oh no. Let's get Frick. I want somebody who can play defense and can shoot threes. That's literally all I want. Okay, well let me go through free agency and we're gonna sign a bunch of backups and I'll see you for player progression. Okay, so here we are, last day of free agency. As you can see, Dyson Daniels, AJ Devonta, Caleb Wilson, a bunch of the rookies from this year are unsigned. Giannis goes back to the Warriors. Dude, what is happening in freaking Boston? Dylan Harper goes to the Warriors. Holy crap! Operation goes to the Pistons. Nipple to the Lakers. Tatum to the Warriors. What? They have, they're going to pair up Giannis, Dylan Harper, and Jason Tatum. Holy crap. Boozer to the Heat. Trey Johnson to the Wizards. Clinigan to the Magic, I mean. Fears, Carter Bryant, King Wagler comes back. Yeah. Holy crap. Okay. So, I am really hoping for something. AJ Devonta goes back on his tender. Okay. So, I'm really hoping for one free agent, so hopefully we get him. Both of these guys go down one now that they're 33 and 35. No development out of these guys. Juan Morris increases one overall by me moving him to power forward. Jenkins doesn't move. So Ricky Cheeks is somebody that I picked up because he was good at defense. So yeah. Uh, Batazi is going down. Tim Hardaway obviously is going down, and Young Hansen goes up. I didn't show you guys this, but I spent so long. I copied exactly all of Nikola Jokic's tendencies onto Young Hansen. So hopefully, uh, he when he comes in, we can still run how we normally run. So, with that being said, I will now see you guys for the trade deadline, more than likely. Okay. So here we are for the end of the season. Award race. Giannis looks like he's gonna win MVP. And yo, why is Jokic averaging 17 a game? What has happened to Jokic? He literally took minus what, one, two overalls, and suddenly he's averaging like 6 less points and 2 less assists. What in the world? Um, Juan Morris is third in rookie of the years. He was hurt for a while and couldn't play. I believe he's still hurt. So yeah, 6 man of the year is gonna go to DeJounte Murray. Traore is up there on the Wolves, though. So, Victor Round Defensive Player of the Year, obviously. Most improved, Ariza, averaging 7 points, bruh. But Clutch Player of the Year is going to go to Anthony Edwards. The Wizards were up here, bro. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's look at our stats, dude. So, dang, nobody averaged over 20. What happened all of a sudden, dude? So 17 for Jokic, 17 for Murray, 14 for Watson, 12 for Anthony Black, 11.5 for Tyron Stokes, who we did trade for. I didn't want to stop at the trade deadline because I didn't even trade for him at the trade deadline. I traded for him like a month in. So we did trade Tyron Stokes. Colin Murray Boys with 10, King Wagler with 9.5. I could show you guys that transaction. As you can see, we signed a couple people, and we were under the players needed. So yeah, so 12-23, we traded for Tyron Stokes. We traded away Tim Hardaway Jr., Sidney Jenkins, Batazi, and then a second round pick, and they gave us him. Um, in terms of rebounds, Jokic led us with 10.8. Assists, he led us with 6.5. Steals, he led us with 1.2. And for blocks, Watson led us with 1.6. So, oh, wait. I'd rather face the Rockets. So, honestly, I'm doing that right, right? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. I'd rather not necessarily win. And we do lose. So, Giannis, yeah. Okay, so Jason Kidd's coach of the year again. Warriors win Executive of the Year, and Jaylen Brown is your Cup MVP. Jokic is not on the first team; he's on the second team. And do we have any Defensive Player of the Year candidates? No. Rookie of the Year, Juan Morris is up there, and that should be it. Yeah. So we do end up fourth. So okay, we have the Rockets. Interesting. Okay. Let's go with the play-in. The Wolves make it in, so the Lakers and Blazers are out, and the Wizards are out, and so are the Celtics. How the Celtics not make the playoffs, bro? Okay. We're gonna have to freaking face Giannis in the second round again, aren't we? Okay. So we need to end on a high note. Okay, we've three-peated. All we need to do is win one more. So let us see here. The Rockets are playing these people. Okay, well, let me build a lineup for them and I will come back. Okay, so we set the game plan. We're running a seven-man rotation actually, due to the fact that Tyron Stokes broke his kneecap. Uh, as you can see, he's not going to be back for a while. He has a broken left kneecap, so yeah, it kind of sucks that we aren't going to get to play him, but we are going to get to play everybody else. So we have a seven-man rotation, and let's just get straight into it. Game one. Oh my God. How? How? What do I need to do? Tyron Stokes is out. Does he need to be here at the bottom or something? Game one? Okay, that I guess that was the thing. We won by 1 point. Holy crap. Game two. Frick, we lost by two. Game three. We got blown out. Game four. Oh my God. Game five. Okay, we win. At home though. We've lost most of their home games, so okay. So let's start simming like this. Hopefully we can win this game a seven and oh no, force a game seven, win this game six. There we go. Okay, so don't blow it in the fourth, please. Okay, we didn't blow it. We advanced to seven. Okay, so now hopefully we can win in seven. Um, okay, we're blowing them out. It looks like. Just don't choke it in this. Okay, nice. Game seven win. Easy dubs. Simulate the round. Holy crap, dude. Giannis actually got upset. Oh my God, that Warriors team actually got upset, dude. Holy Lord. Jason Tatum, Giannis, Dylan Harper, Tyler Hero, and they don't make it past the first round. Number one seed gets upset in seven to the Phoenix Suns. Holy crap. The Clippers get upset. The Utah Jazz get upset. Holy crap. The 76ers get upset. Orlando does not upset. Detroit does not upset, and Chicago gets upset as well. Holy crap, you're the upsets, dude. What in the world is happening? Okay, so they have Devin Booker and Jalen Green. Who is Clark? Apparently they have Keyshawn George now, but Devin Booker. Who is that? Cole Anthony's on this team, bro? What? Bryce Sensabaugh is the backup. So Jalen Green, Jalen Clark. Holy crap. Chris Hicks? Like Chick Hicks from Cars? Keyshawn George, broken left ankle. He won't be playing. Koa Pete and Mark Williams. Okay, we can very much so beat this team, who somehow beat that other stacked team, dude. Holy crap. Okay, so I will build this game plan and come back. Okay, so built the game plan and I am back. So let us get to simming. We win game one. We win game two. We lose game three. I do want to check something because I just remembered. Suns. Here we go. Okay, yeah. I have, that's not right. Yeah, okay. So, game four, we win. Game five, we win. And we're facing OKC, who swept the Timberwolves. Holy crap. Okay. Atlanta beats Cleveland in a five. And New York wins in seven. Holy crap. Okay. So, we might get a potential East matchup that's new. Um, OKC hasn't made it as far as I remember, right? Yeah, in these 5 years. So, potential new matchup. I need to set a new game plan. I almost forgot about that. So, um, yeah, I just set it up. I don't think you guys care about this, so I will just set it up. Okay, so I immediately regretted not showing you guys the roster because if you go ahead and look at it, Chet Holmgren is done for the season with a concussion. So they have Shea starting with DeJounte Murray to back him up. Lou Dort's back on the roster. Carson Wallace, Jalen Williams, and then they have Derrick Jones Jr. starting in place of him. Thomas Sorvard, I thought he was a forward. I did not think he was a center. Okay. Well, he's also there. And then Abraham uh McCarble, I have no idea how to say that second part of his first name, but I'm just not gonna say it, is also starting. So let's get to Simon. Game one. We lose. Great. Wonderful. Game two. We win. Great. Even more wonderful. Game three. We win. Amazing. Game four. Oh my God, please don't make this go to seven. Oh my God, you gotta be joking. So it does look like we're gonna face New York if we move on, or if OKC moves on, they'll also face New York. So I guess we're just gonna have to sim. Okay, so hopefully we can just go home. We can win in seven. We had a 3-1 lead. Do not let them back in this game. Okay, we don't let them back in. Nikola Jokic, 23 and a half, 9 and 8. Jalen Brunson with 32, 3 and 5. Holy crap. Okay, so we have the Knicks, so we can get rid of this game plan now. Dude, holy crap. Oh my God. Darren Stokes still out, which is super unfortunate. Let's go Team Intel. Knicks are right here. So they are still basically running the same thing, except for they switched out Josh Hart for Trevor Ariza, it looks like. It doesn't look like we really have to worry about their backups. He's not even on the roster anymore. Dang, did him dirty. Luka Garza, Robert Williams, Musa Diabate. Okay, so you know what? That actually might be a massive benefit to us because have I not gotten rid of that? If we go Jalen Brunson with Anthony Black over soft hedge, stay attached, deny. Um, we can put Frank. He's only averaging 12 points. So, like, realistically, he should be able to guard him, right? And then we can put Pam Watson there. And then we can put Colin Murray Boyles here since he's a more agile. Will Richards, Joe Martin, Sydney, Jared Vanderbilt's not starting. Where is. There we go. We can put Nikola Jokic on him. So, hopefully that works out. Game one. Okay, we win by six. Game two. Tyron Stokes, sword left knee. Oh, should we get him in here? Let's get him in here, dude. Hopefully this doesn't like mess up. our mojo, but let's give him well, nope, that's not him. Let's give Stokes 12 minutes. He's still injured a little bit, but he can still play through it now. Okay, apparently he's fully healed. Peyton Watson broke his right hand. You gotta be joking. Okay. Which one of you was a better defender? B minus, B minus. At least he has an A, I guess. But who's Peyton Watson guarding? Um, who was Peyton Watson guarding? Rebuild rotations. OG Anunoby. Oh crap. Okay, it's gonna have to be Tyron Stokes then. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna need all these minutes back, bro. It looks like we're still running a seven-man rotation. Okay, so he was at 38. Why is he okay? He's at 36. Tyron Stokes is going to be at 36. Keegan Wagler, give me those minutes back. He's at 40. Okay. So Keegan Wagler, you're going down to 20. And you're gonna jump up to 34. Sure. And game four, and we sweep them, baby. Let's go. That was probably our easiest. I'm pretty sure that was our easiest finals. Nikola Jokic averaging 22, 14, and 12. So what was wrong during the regular season? Was he just not getting enough minutes? He was getting like 34 minutes a night though. His free throw percentage was 58%. Who was out there? Shaq, bro? Holy crap. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, like, where is he? Nikola Jokic was getting 30 minutes a night and he was averaging these numbers. As compared to in the playoffs, he was getting 36 minutes a night. So he got 6 minutes more and he's averaging six more points and two more assists. That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, that is your 5 year Nuggets rebuild. This is our ending roster. Jamal Murray, Anthony Black, Christian Anderson, Keegan Wagler, whoever these two people are, Tyron Stokes, Peyton Watson, Ricky Cheeks, Colin Murray Boyles, Juan Morris, Junior Winston, Nikola Jokic, and Jan Hansen. We kept what, three original Nuggets in Jokic, Murray, and Peyton Watson? Yeah, so three original Nuggets out of our 14, 15 roster. So they were there the whole time. I mean, it's not horrendous. You probably want it to be like your starting five, but whatever. Um, Gordon technically was here the whole time too, except he retired on us this last season. But yes, that is your 5 years Nuggets rebuild. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe.